Sponsored by Battle Tribe. For awesome stickers, patches, t-shirts, art, and more, check out our Etsy store, Battle Tribe.
Hey everybody, it's Matt Rendar. Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to do a little overview of my hobby progress of my Elysian drop troops, Imperial Guard Army for 40k. So complete labor of love. These are actually 3D printed from the company Red Band. Really cool. I found them on Instagram. They do a lot of alternative Imperial Guard units and stuff. So I got all the files for their drop troopers, very Elysian. So first off the bat, I wanted to do what do you call it, a Black Hawk Down kind of army. So hence the Valkyrie that's been crashed. So I went with the Delta Force, U.S. Army Delta Force color scheme from Black Hawk Down. So a lot of like black equipment and webbing, weapons and stuff, and then desert camouflage on it. So just giving it that cool look. But really happy they came out. These are all 3D printed. It's so many good different variants. They got, you know, night vision goggle heads and helmet heads and non-helmeted heads. I got a couple guys I did with airborne berets. Really cool. So I've been just slowly working on. So the only thing that kind of sucks is with the new edition. With 10th, they changed the squads around, so I can no longer spam all the melta guns. So like I printed this army pretty much way before 10th edition and just been slowly working on it. So now I have to rearrange everything. So I'm not really sure. So, but as of right now, I have each squad has a melta gun in it. You know, because they're going to be jumping in, and then like I have to figure out the sniper stitch and where if I'm going to have sniper rifles in the squads, and then I have a bunch of heavy weapons still I have to paint. But these are the missile launcher teams, which are pretty good. I always roll with them. Universal. You use the crack of the frag, AT or HE. So, but just some awesome models. Look at the sniper model, really cool. So he's shooting out of cover. He's got a little, but this is all 3D printed, just added. But you can just see how really cool, and they're a good scale too. They're kind of a true 28, so they look really good next to Space Marines. So, but yeah, right now I'm kind of like, I have to figure out how to arm them because their codex hasn't come out yet. But the options that they've given the Imperial Guard are a little different. You can only have 3 of each squad. So, but really happy how they came out. So I did a bone spray. I did a bone spray and did skeleton horde contrast paint for the uniforms. And I did contrast black. And then went back and did some highlights with grays and stuff like that. Well, the skin was done in painted white, and then Gilliman flesh over it. So, get those launch teams. I have a couple of teams left. I have mortar teams and lasgan teams that I have to finish painting. But this is always kind of like my dream army to do. A Black Hawk Down Delta Force. It's themed army. Really cool. So the also too, so when this was Forge World, they had the Taurus came out, but they just released the Taurus as a Necromunda vehicle for the Enforcers. So I scooped up the Taurus right away, and I was like, yeah, I got to kind of base it on the Humvees from Black Hawk Down, and kind of base it on I was watching some videos of Grenada when the 82nd Airborne came in and the Rangers came in. So I wanted to do that old 80s looking theme. So I replaced the Enforcer heads with drop troop heads. So I'm really happy how that came out. Did some camo netting, put all the gear up there. So I'm going to actually magnetize these and make it so I can have, instead of heavy stubbers, I can have las cannons. And I have to come up with rules for this, but pretty cool. So I weathered it. There was actually a gun shield there, but I was like, the Jeeps that they were driving around in Granada with were pretty light. There was nothing on them. They were pretty light armored, so I thought this would be a cool little vehicle to do. So I did it in that 1980s camo. Even in Black Hawk Down, some of the Humvees had the OG green camouflage, as well as the desert. There was like a mix, so I think this thing fits in. And then I kept the crewman with the Delta. What do you call it? The Delta colors that they're wearing. So they would never be rocking their berets, but it looked pretty cool. So, so that's my Taurus. Put that back. So, and then over here I have a piece of terrain. I made this last summer, but I had an old Valkyrie, so I did it in the black. So I have about, I think, 13 or 14 Valkyries and Vendettas and Vultures. So this is just one of them to show you. This is actually one of my Vendettas. So I don't even know how the rules work with this now because of the new edition. They might be legendary or legacy, but yeah, I did all my they're gonna stay in that green. That's when they first came out. It's the colors I did them in and stuff. But this is just an example of one of my birds. So this one's actually Maverick and Goose. I painted their helmets accordingly. You can see the Top Gun stripes on their helmets. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So I'm actually thinking about, I'm gonna do I really want to do like a Black Hawk Down scenario. So I'm gonna paint up a ton of Kroot and just do like a narrative battle where these guys have to drop in and rescue the pilots from the Valkyrie, and Kroot will be swarming all over the place. So that's my next project, is to work on a horde of Kroot, and I'll definitely do a narrative battle report and put it up on the channel. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. So more cool armies and hobby updates on the way. And check them out on Instagram, and I think myminifactory.com. Red Band, a lot of cool Imperial Guard alternatives for stuff they don't make, and different variants on different vehicles and stuff. So hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe.